So it's our break time once again. It's time for your mindful break. You can go for your mindful break if you've been reading, if you have been joining us, if you've joined us and you are reading or you are studying, you are writing, whatever you are doing. It's a time for break. It's time for you to stretch. It's time for you to give your mind the rest it needs to get focus, to get the clarity. And if you are not, if you haven't joined us, so you can do well to join us. If you are a student, if you are a researcher, if you are writing, you're a writer, you can join us. We can discuss those things here: how to improve your productivity as a writer, how to improve your result as a student, how to improve your retention ability and your recall ability as a student, how to improve your research, how to be productive. Is very important. Consistency is one of the most important factor in this. You need to be consistent. You need to keep doing it. It's not, it mustn't be perfect. It's not that you have everything ready or you are sure you can do it. You can just focus on progress instead of focusing on perfection. And that brings us to another killer of our productivity. There is something that will make you to be less productive, and that is expecting perfection. Or maybe you have set your goal and your standard very high. Oh, it must be perfect, it must be, I must do it well, it must be on top. It, when you hear all those, you know, many people will think it's all about maybe what the person is looking at is being ambitious, or maybe the person is trying to get the things right. Let me just tell you what perfection is fear. When somebody is afraid of being judged, that this is not right, this, you didn't do it well, why will you even do this, they wouldn't even want to start. So it's all about fear. Most times it's not that they are ambitious, it's because they are afraid of being judged. They are afraid that they are not enough, they cannot do it, they don't have the skill, they don't have the time, they don't have, oh, I don't even have the connection, I can't do, you know. That is what stopped so many people, because they think they don't have what it takes to do the job. They don't have what it takes to do the study. They don't, oh, who has ever been a professor in my home? That is what some people even ask. You want to go and do this, who has ever succeeded in that? They have already judged themselves not enough. And once you judge yourself not enough, it will be a miracle if you achieve it. So perfection is fear in disguise. It's not all, it's not ambition. And most of us, even me, we can fall victim to this, because sometimes you want it to be perfect instead of getting it complete and getting it out there. You want it to be perfect. It will never be perfect, because what will happen is that you keep polishing the same thing, trying to make it perfect, and the time is going and it's not perfect, because as time goes you see things that are better coming in. Just take let's just take fashion as an instance to look at this. When you look at fashion, it keeps changing. There is no fashion you say it will be the best in this earth, because by tomorrow another one will come out. So if you have one thing you are doing, you want it perfect. If it's not perfect, you're not releasing it. If it's not perfect, you're not submitting it. If it's not perfect, you don't want people to know about it. So you are a singer. I don't think I have the nice voice, I don't think I have this. Those things are fear in disguise. It's not that you're ambitious. So throw that fear away. Do yourself a lot of good by telling yourself, I don't need to be afraid, I don't need to be perfect. All you need to do is to do it. People that succeeded, they did it. Some of them failed, but that is not actually something bad. Failing sometimes is a way of you learning. It's a way of you knowing, okay, this can't work or this will work. And you know, many great people, or many the great people you look at, the great things, innovation, they all came from imperfect attempts. People were attempting things, they try what they didn't know, they try what they imagined. Before you know it, it came to be. So you try those things, even though you think, oh, you don't have, try what you have all you can. So do it at that particular point in time. That is who you are. And don't be afraid of the judgment. Yes, they will judge you. Criticism is not bad. Let them judge. And then you know what you don't know. You know what you can improve. You know what you can't improve. You know, okay, this is my limitation. That is, at most, that is what will happen. They will judge and so that this thing is not good enough. So, but you've done it. So what we are talking about is you avoiding that trap of perfection. It's a trap, because once you enter into that trap, you'll be in it. Every time you want it perfect. If it's not perfect, you're not releasing it. And what it brings is mental pressure. Perfection is going to put you under pressure. The fear of being judged, the fear of failing even before you begin. The biggest failure is not you beginning at all. When you didn't begin, then you have failed. But if you started it, then you see how far you will go. But some people, they would not even start. They don't even want to start because they are afraid of failing. And now you're afraid of failing 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, before you know it, you are old, and then you have failed. That is what failure means, when you didn't even start. But if you start, if you started and maybe it didn't work out, yes, you've started. At least there will be a mark that you did something. So start. Don't wait till it's perfect. Perfectionism is an enemy of your mental health, is an enemy of your productivity, is the enemy of your creativity. So don't don't wait till it's perfect. Don't be afraid of what they will say. Don't be afraid of failing even before you started it. Don't be afraid that you are not enough. Yes, every one of us, we all know, we all have one thing or the other that we are lacking. Nobody is enough. Nobody is enough. Nobody knows it all. Nobody can say, okay, I know I can do this thing perfectly. Even though they have all the formulas, they might attempt it and they will still fail. So it's still the same thing. So attempt it, and if it comes to failure, let it be that you failed, but you tried. So don't wait. When you choose perfection, when you keep chasing it, it will delay your progress. You will keep polishing one thing, you will delay, you are waiting for it to be perfect. There will never be a perfect time, and there is never a perfect version of whatever. Even if you're a writer, just ask any writer, ask any researcher, ask your teachers. If they bring out their PhD thesis still today, you will still see some mistakes in it, even though it has been read by so many people. So if you are waiting for perfection, you are not going to do anything. So don't wait till it is perfect. Do it with the ability you have at that time. Don't say you are not enough. You are enough. What you have, others don't have it. How you are thinking is not how they are thinking. That might bring about, should I say, a revolution. It might bring about an innovation just the way you thought it. Try it. It might not come out to be the best, should I say, it might not come out to be the best door. It might be the best board at the end. So don't wait till it is perfect. So focus on progress instead of looking out for the flaws, looking out for the things that won't go right, things that will fail. You know, that is where many people start. They are looking out for all the flaws, and when you're looking out for the flaws, you will see it. I used to tell myself, don't look for the reason why you can't do this. Look for the reason why you must do it. So some people, they will start by looking at the reasons why they will fail. Once you want to find reasons why you shouldn't start, why you will fail, why you will why you can't do well, there will be millions of it waiting for you, and that means you can't make any progress. So ditch that perfectionism. Ditch it. Even for parents that are always pressuring their children, they must be perfect. Nobody is perfect. Nobody, even you that is the perfect people, they don't live on earth. Nobody is perfect. Even though you know it very well, you can write, sometimes you will still write and send out, and some other person, because they have their own world view, they have their own experience, they will bring it back and say, oh, it doesn't meet the standard. And that is not a do or die affair. It doesn't mean that it is bad. It means that your own view is not, it doesn't go with their own view, and they didn't see what you're seeing. It's as simple as that. So send it out if you have written it. If you have decided to study or do whatever, start. Don't wait till it's perfect, till all the condition is perfect, till the time is perfect. You're waiting for the perfect time. There is no perfect time. You're waiting for the perfect situation to arise. There won't be any. There will not be any perfect situation, no perfect time, no perfect version. So start where you are. Do what you can. It's as simple as that. Even those that are using algorithm, they will say, oh, use the algorithm to check when you will do this. Even when you put it, not all of them went viral, you know. Not all of them got the reports they wanted, because there is no perfect time. Human factor is always there. So human factor means you should also think about the complexity of things. Things might change, things that you didn't even imagine. When you factor it in, things will change. So do what you can, and the little thing you put out might be the thing that will change your life, that will change things for you or turn things around for your community. So don't wait till it's perfect. Just do it. Focus on progress. and allow yourself to learn through doing. Set deadlines for completion, not the perfect. It must be perfect before you submit it. When it is complete, done is done. Don't wait for perfection. Once you wait for perfection, you put pressure on yourself. You put pressure on your children. You put pressure on whoever you're expecting perfection from. So perfection is not part of human. It's just something we've built into our brain that is wasting our time. So we've come to the end of this break time. This is the last section. This last section, I want you to make all the progress. I want you to implement what I've been telling you. Start whatever those things that you have been writing and you kept it. You say, oh, let me start now. Whatever you have been procrastinating, start now. Wherever your focus is at, please gather them and focus on one thing. Let's work and see how much we will achieve in 1 hour. This will be 1 hour because we'll be ending this one once it's 4 p.m. and at that 4 p.m. then I'll wrap up, and that's it for today. And remember that tomorrow we'll be here from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. also. So if you have a lot of work like I do, please join me and let's work and see how much we achieve. Yeah, so we've come to the end of today's work and study space. So in this space we'll spend complete 6 hours now, and it has been a very wonderful time for me. It has been less stress, less pressure, and more productivity. So it has been a very nice time. So I have been seeing, okay, Viola, thank you for being there and for all the tapping, for your support. Pretty that joined now, as many that has been here, thank you so much for your support. In this space, you might come here and it looks quiet. Everything mustn't be done talking, you know. We have our time to speak, which is during our break time, and we have our deep focus time. So during the deep focus time, it's time for us to concentrate and focus on the work we are doing, the task at hand. Yeah, I have seen your suggestion, Viola. I take it. Thank you so much for reminding me. That is one thing I've been missing, that's sharing the life, and I'll be doing that. Maybe from tomorrow I will share to everybody and invite especially students, researchers, writers. If you are finding it difficult to manage your time or to manage your energy, just join me here every Wednesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's 6 hours. You see how much you're going to achieve, because most times we'll be saying, no, I don't have time, I don't have time. It's lack of planning. Just fix these hours for your deep work, for whatever you want to achieve, and let's see how much you achieve. And I bet you are going to enjoy it, because here we encourage accountability, and we encourage balance between work and rest. Rest is very important and work is very important, and here we teach ourselves how to train our focus, how to train our retentive memory, how to train our recall ability, for students, for researchers, because you will need it, and for lifelong learners, because when we are speaking about our memory, many people will think, oh, it's only for students, it's for researchers, it's for writers. And I believe everybody wants their mental health to be very strong, to be active even in old age. So here we train you on how to improve your focus and how to reduce distraction. There is time for everything, how to plan your time, how to time block, and how to focus on one thing, not multitasking, which is the enemy of your productivity. Though it looks fancy for the word multitasking, many people take pride in it, and some people, you see them, they wear the badge of exhaustion and, should I say, tiredness all over them. That doesn't mean that they are productive. That doesn't mean that they are great achievers. Great achievers know when to rest. They know when to take a break. They know when to call off whatever they are doing to get the space, to gain the clarity. And you cannot gain clarity if you don't take breaks. Break is very important. And don't take break when you are tired. Don't take break when you are exhausted. Take break because it improves your productivity. So you take it before you are tired. You take it before you are exhausted. Once you are tired, you are in recovery mode. And many of us, we are already in survival mode. You are struggling, you have a lot to do, and now you have to wait till you are tired to take rest. That is not the right thing to do. It's not telling well on your health, on your mental health, on your psychology, on whatever that can support your productivity. And for you to take this rest the proper way, plan your rest as you are planning your work time. So this night, as you're sleeping before morning, plan, okay, in the morning I'm going to work between this time and this time. Make sure that you factor your rest time between them. For me now, once I call off this, I'm on my rest time, so I can chat, I can join whoever, and I would not feel guilty that I didn't do any work today, because that is what many people they do. They will think, oh, they are working, but they are chatting, they are working, they are checking this, and at the end they are feeling guilty. Oh, I haven't done what I should do. But if you develop this habit of using the Pomodoro section, joining us, maybe training your focus when you are working, you are in deep work, when you are chatting, or when you are on break, you are present in your break, you see you live a happier life, stress free. Let's just, if there is anything like stressless or stress free, because there will be a little stress, that makes us human, but it will be easier for you if you time block. You know the time to work, you know the time to go on your rest. Please take your rest serious. It's important for your mental health, it's important for your own body, it's important for your clarity. You might say, let me do a little more, okay, let me finish this, and you are exhausted. By then your ability to take decision is dull. That is the time people make mistakes. That is the time you see people that want to give. You are buying something of £1 and they are giving you a balance of £2. You see, because they are exhausted. So don't wait till you're exhausted. Make sure that you take breaks, short breaks. It can do a lot of miracle for you. It will keep you healthy. It will keep you happier. It will keep you more productive. So don't take it for granted. Rest is not a luxury. Rest is not something that people will tell you, oh, it's because you are lazy. No, rest is meant for the very wise people. So take your rest serious. If you are wise, schedule when you take your rest and make sure you take it. And how do you enforce it? Because sometimes you need to enforce your rest. People will want your attention. They want you to do overtime. They want to call you when they want to call you. But let them know that between this time and this time is my time of rest. Nobody should call me once it's after 10 p.m. Nobody should call me on these days because I'm doing my deep work time. And you will see, once they call you twice and you did not pick and you reply to them later, please, I was doing my deep work, you will see that they will obey it. Unless it's in an emergency situation, then they can send you a message. So take your rest serious. Take your rest serious. Take your break serious. Take your break serious. It's very important. At work, take break. At work, take your leave. And when it is leave, you know, especially people living in the area we are now, when it is, I used to do it, but I stopped because it won't pay you. The more you work, the more tax you pay. And at the end, you are working with your own health. So take that break. Rest when you ought to rest. And you will see when you are resting, you have more clarity. When you are resting, you see yourself having your focus improving. So it's very important that you rest. It's very, very important. If you are seeing yourself, you look every time you are tired, every time you are busy, and when you see the output or the result, it doesn't show that level of output, then what you are lacking is clarity. What you are lacking is focus. And the only way of you getting this, for you to get this focus, is to rest. The only way for you to get this clarity is to rest and eat well. Treat yourself as the most important factor in your own productivity, in your own success. No matter the success story you want to achieve, you want to become this, you want to achieve this, you want to build that, you are the only most important factor in that. So take care of yourself. So I'll be seeing you tomorrow by 10 a.m. And I'm so grateful to Viola. You've been here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your support, for your like. Thank you. And Sadijat, thank you so much for everyone that has joined, that has been here. I'm grateful for your support and I don't take it for granted. Those I like them, and the time you spend with me, I'm very grateful. So I will see you maybe in another group that I will join maybe towards this evening or tomorrow morning again by 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. So join us and invite others tomorrow. I'll be here. If you have any question about your productivity, or you always tired, or you want a plan, I can help you plan and do your Gantt chart, because it's very helpful for you to know the next 1 hour what you ought to do, the next 2 days what you ought to do. That's how to plan and be productive. It's very important. So thank you. I will see you tomorrow. And for everyone that supported, thank you. For everyone that will be there tomorrow, please get a little rest now. Thank you. Bye.